Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. This their first look at this year's New York squad. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Hey, Clark, two monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
Good work there as it goes.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Pass to Duncan. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James. Doncic outside.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Brunson, here we go. Back to Duncan. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Inside Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
Here's Brunson. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Watson's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Doncic, no good. Brunson outside. To the paint. Here's Hart. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic looking it over. Hachimura the screen. For 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
I think Rui got the look that he wanted at the arc that time, so he took it.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And stolen by James. .132 left to play in the first quarter. Offline with the baseline jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Doncic outside, down low. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Smart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. James with some nice D. Lakers leading by 4. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Sinks the triple. Hachimura's got 6 points.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Knicks trailed by 7. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson being aggressive.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Pass to James. Latrey, another 3 for New York.
Confident shot from Anunoby there, showing he's very comfortable rising up off the catch.
Here's Doncic, outside, Smart. And here is James. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brunson outside. And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to Alvarado. Back to McBride. The three. It's not going to go for him. The Lakers leading. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Brunson, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, eyes On the front. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
그거 타임아웃 끝나고 한번 보시죠.
Knicks trailed by 5. Brunson outside. McBride on the wing. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Sinks the three-pointer.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Here's Clarkson after Luka Doncic's bucket. Jacks up a three. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the three.
What a nice feel, a good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the four, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And the basket by Alvarado.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Here's Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 6 points for Jordan Clarkson.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Doncic, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers ahead, up 2. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now here's Brunson. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's LeBron. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Out left to the wing. Watson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. 6 on the shot clock for the lead. And it's Brunson missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Let's give a big round of applause to your Lakers Hot Squad.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's James. It's rebounded by New York. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. But Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back to you.
Oh yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
New York leading by 4. The 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. Here's Smart. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so here is New York. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Looking to get back on track here.
Making it look all too easy. James rises up with such aggressiveness on those dunks.
Second personal foul.
There's 1:47 left in the third. Right wing. Watson for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Watson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Tim Duncan dominating with that throwdown. Way to go, big fella.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Knicks?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Kennard with the ball. He has yet to score. That one drops for him.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Fires from deep. Pass to McBride. Now Alvarado. 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Robinson's got his first points in this one. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead by 2. And do not go away as we'll...
40.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. In the corner, Kennard with it. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. And it's all evened up.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
And here's Brunson outside. Drills it from outside.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to James. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
For the Lakers.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Ron right side. Clock at 6. Here's Vanderbilt. Rebounded by Hart. New York leading by 3. Here's the teardrop. Offensive rebound. Pass to Watson. Back to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson. A rebound by the Lakers.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And here's James outside. And the Lakers with another miss. Brunson outside. Duncan. Pass to Watson. It's Hart on the wing. Brunson outside. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
James in the post. Fires the three. Duncan with the rebound.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Brunson up top. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brunson. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
LeBron going to get a ton of respect for calling for the ball and then delivering.
Here's Hart. Layup, no good. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. James absolutely owning the inside.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Now Hart launches from deep. Here's Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Just 5 on the clock.
Defenses have to anticipate that Brunson will put them in awkward, tough situations. He's got a knack for it with his change of pace and quietly physical play as a point guard.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. LeBron galloping to the rack.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Green from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. 8-point game. James. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
The young fella showing leadership right there. James, big time shot.
Got a piece of it. And it's the Lakers on the break. Shoots the three. Brunson there for the rebound. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Brunson has really developed into such a leader on the floor. He was that way in college. Quiet but assertive, controls the pace and tempo of the game, creates space for his teammates. Oh, he's really a coach on the floor in many respects.
Vanderbilt rips down the board. James. Here he goes. And here's Brunson. From outside, down it goes for three.
3-point.
Count it. Duncan outside. So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy. This crowd was direct.
from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to Portland. Now, here's Doncic. In the corner, it's James. Connects from three-point range. James has got the first 3 points tonight for Los Angeles. Brunson, right side. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Now here's Brunson after LeBron James's miss. The second effort. New York moving the ball around. And here's Brunson outside. And stolen by Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
And that one, good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Out to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Watson. Drills the three-pointer.
Clearly Brunson had a plan B when he went inside, and it worked out beautifully.
LeBron with the bucket.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brunson, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Inside, James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Making it look all too easy. James rises up with such aggressiveness on those dunks.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Doncic. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Watson's shot is off. Here's LeBron. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Now here's Brunson. Out to the right wing. Hart outside. Here's Duncan. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Lakers leading by 3. Lets it go from deep. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And Smart hovering around, not clearing the paint, and that led him to that second chance opportunity.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles on D. Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
LeBron with the bucket. James has got 13.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And the dunk by Duncan.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. The kick out to Anunoby. Lob pass to Duncan. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 8 points for him.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Pass to Doncic. Floats one. Doncic converts right through the defense. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Watson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Watson's got his second basket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Doncic looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Rob. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Fast break. Doncic.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson right side. Watson for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the first one at the line is good.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Knicks leading by 3. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. And he drops it in from the low post. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one. Now LeBron, 13 points in the game. Outside, Smart. Back to LeBron. With some arc. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Already a second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Lakers trailed by 5. From deep, James. Alvarado grabs the board.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's James following the score by New York. James on the...
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. We knew this about him coming in. LeBron can get a little freaky with it when he goes up top.
Brunson scanning the floor. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Mike Brown calls a time. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Lakers making a change here.
Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
The Lakers trail. LeBron outside. LeBron carving out space inside.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Sabonis with the steal. And finished off by LeBron. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Good on the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Los Angeles, 33.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Brunson. Screen by Hart. Pulls it from 20. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Out to Duncan. Anunoby outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Brunson. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Big time slam by Duncan.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points. And he makes your team a ton better.
And the dunk by LeBron. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Brunson, no good. Deflects the pass. Over in the corner, LaRavia. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got his third basket of the night. Duncan misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. Pass to LaRavia. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Back to Doncic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Out to Brunson. Second chance shot. Here's Duncan. Through contact, Duncan.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Los Angeles.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here is Doncic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Some solid defense from Ayton. Pass to Kennard. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Now Watson. Over to the wing. On deep, Brunson. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
First free throw is good. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Here's Doncic. Count that bucket. Doncic has got 11 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Excellent work from Robinson, going right at the defense and forced them into a compromising position.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that
much. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Kennard on the wing. The three. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Lakers ahead, up 5. And right after 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Lakers leading by 5. Doncic outside. Right side, Sabonis. LeBron right side. 6 on the shot clock. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Alvarado. Off target with his 3. And here's Los Angeles. Robinson pulls it in. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And so here is New York. It's a 5-point game. Alvarado with it. There's a screen by Robinson. Lock at 6. And finished off by Robinson.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Sabonis has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. A About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Offensive rebound. And Robinson is right there.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Now, here's Watson. Got a piece of it. Smart with the steal. Outside, James. No good on the layup.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
James whips down the rebound. Lakers lead by 4. Now Doncic. Robinson with the block.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the block mess monster.
So both teams making some changes here. Doncic outside. It's James. LeBron going to work inside.
LeBron, so special, can put points on the board in a hurry.
Jalen Brunson. And get the 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
James rips down the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 16 feet away. Duncan with the rebound. Knicks trailed by 6. Brunson. Down he goes for 3.
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Los Angeles making a switch here. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game. And the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
All right, Allie, thank you. Hart. Strong move off the glass.
Huge points from Hart there. Never shies away from the big moment.
James looking around. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
So much hype has followed and surrounded LeBron all alone at the stripe. That's when the pressure might affect a player as young as him.
Now Brunson jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Shouldering the load. Ayton taking care of business here in the clutch.
40 seconds left in the game. No good. That would have tied it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Brunson fires. Cleared away by Ayton. Now Hachimura. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And fellow basketball fan. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. Back on the road tomorrow. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. There's one try to get a leg up. Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage. Exactly what you're looking for.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level. It is just so hard, guys, stopping James Harden on the bounce. There's a physical strength aspect to his game that's difficult to deal with.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Here's Doncic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's Strus missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Proving he's got some range. Impressive seeing James come through from deep.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Doncic. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
The shot's good from LeBron. 8 points for LeBron.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Back to Doncic. To the wing on the left. Here's Hachimura. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Ellis. The rebound by James. Lakers leading by 6. To the left side wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James. Hachimura's got 9 points.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Misses the 3. With 1 on the clock. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
Young or not, LeBron as confident as anyone on the floor.
Over in the corner, Ellis. No good on the 3.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Now, Doncic. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hachimura. A 3 ball. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. James in the post. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Wade on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Lakers leading by 15. Doncic outside. LeBron, good. 21 points for LeBron.
So deft with the floater. The young kid LeBron showing he has some tricks up his sleeve.
To the paint. Out to Wade. The shot from 20 feet away.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Number 31, Jarrett Allen.
Here's Ayton. Scoreless thus far. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Allen.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Out to Wade. It's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Now Cleveland moving it up for the finish. And then Wade slams it in.
Assisted.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Jarrett Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Los Angeles making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Substitution for your Lakers.
107 left in the first half of basketball. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Wade. Here's Tyson. Now here's Schroeder. Kennard covering. Here's Allen. Sabonis grabs the board. Lakers leading by 17. Doncic with the bucket.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside. And once he's close, folks, good night.
It's good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And here is Allen. He's got 5. Down low. And it's Wade with the jam.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Sabonis' shot is off. Inside. Here's Merrill. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Kennard's got 6.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers on top, leading by 17. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. Stolen by Harden. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. The 3 for Doncic. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mobley. Pass to Kennard. Stolen by Harden. Now Ellis. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the inside. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ellis outside. Sabonis grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 21. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Guys, back over to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. In the corner, Kennard with it. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Ellis. To the middle. Here's Harden. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Kennard for three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The wide open shot from Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Strus has got his second bucket of the game to go. LeBron right side. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Back to Harden. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's got 15. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Harden's got his third basket of the night right there. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's LaRavia missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Well, they won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's Harden with the drive. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's James.
Oh. You got to be kidding.
Oh, my. The athleticism of James is on another level.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead.
The Cavaliers, 48.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland, trailing by 19. Our next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Outside, Smart. Doncic outside. Shoots the three. It's good from long range. And the Lakers lead by 19.
On time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
And they double up Allen. Here's Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. They grab their own miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
James wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LeBron's got 25 points in the game. Allen's shot is off.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release
had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Merrill on the wing. Merrill on the wing. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
In the corner, it's James. And stolen by Mobley. They need this. Merrill can't hit. Lakers leading by 23. In the corner, it's James. Buries it from three-point range. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Looking almost automatic. For a guy that skipped college, James is pretty polished.
Back to Strus. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mobley. Fires the three. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
It's stolen by Hachimura.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
The kick out to Mobley. Knocks it loose. Smart with the steal. Doncic's shot is good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Strus. Kicks it out to Ellis. It's the three-point bomb.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Los Angeles.
Outside, James. Stolen by Harden. Strus with it. Harden outside. And stolen by Ayton.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Pass to Harden. Mobley is screened. Ellis outside. Here's the three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Now here's Doncic. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what